Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh Yahweh Shai, man, for water. And like I said, I'm back again with another impromptu video here. And the title of this video is Endurance. Endure to the end. Okay, because basically, brother, the times we in now, we're getting closer to that end. So it would be foolish to make it this far. Excuse me. Damn infirmities, always fighting. Shalom to you, brothers. It would be foolish at this point for all you brothers that have been in this thing. You've been in the truth, let's say 10 years or 15 years or 20 years, 30 years, 5 years, all right? Whatever time that you spent when the Lord woke you up to the truth, whatever time you spend, all the energy, right? All the catching all the hell, losing things that were precious to you in this world, in the world, right? So for all this time to come and put time in the truth, going to camp, doing videos, right? Enduring the afflictions that come along with the truth, and then just to fall off before you get to that point, that would be foolish. That would be foolish, right? But yet a lot of guys have done so. You had guys that spent 20 years in the truth. 20 years? That's a long damn time, right? That's as long as certain people out here have been alive. 20 years, they was in the truth for 20 years. Imagine all the shit and hell they caught and went through. And they fell off. After 20 years of the truth, they just left. Fell off. How do you do that? Well, number one, it's spiritual because it's all about election anyway. At the end of the day, we know that, right? At the end of the day, we know it's all about election. And we know the scriptures, right there, the book of Jude. It said that some men came in, crept in unaware. So that's prophecy that would happen as well. We understand that, right? But it still is a cautionary tale. It's still a message in that the reason they fell off, though, on the earthly level, because they didn't endure, right? Case in point. Excuse me. Back in the 90s, right? Back in the 90s, I came in the early 90s, and it was taught back then in One West that the year 2000 is when Yahweh Shai was going to come back. The destruction, the end, the deliverance was going to come before, not, and they never even said 2000, okay? High Priest Ariah taught us before the year 2000. And I came in 1990s. I was like, wow, man. Yo, damn. We brothers back then, we were really in the mind frame that, yo, man, it was going to come before 2000. And I came in 1990, so that still gave us a few years. So it was like, my mentality was like, damn, boy, the Lord might come 2-3 years. I came in that mentality. Yeah, the Lord might come next year. He might come 2 years from now. He might come 3 years. I was like, in my mind, like, yo, the Lord gonna come soon, boy. So that's why back then I was all about trying to be diligent. You see what I'm saying? But the year 2000 came, and a lot of guys fell off. When the year 2000 touched down, a lot of guys, a lot of Israelites, a lot of the old One West crew, they fell off because that was it. Yeah, man, you see, we've been lied to, man. I thought they said that it was gonna come before the year 2000. Yeah, but then that goes into another scripture too. Cursed be the man that trusteth in man. See, you wasn't supposed to trust. See, a lot of guys trusted in. I'm gonna just keep it real. We love High Priest Ariah, we reverence him, but a lot of guys worshipped High Priest Ariah, which you were going off, because High Priest Ariah was still a man. Brothers deified High Priest Ariah, so anything that he said, right, if it didn't go exactly the way he said, what happened? Guys lost faith. You see what I'm saying? And that's the reason why a lot of guys fell out. Because when High Priest Ariah prophecy of 2000 didn't come to pass, oh, fuck this. He lied to me. We were lied to, man. Fuck this, man. Yo, I'm going to go back out in the world and get my life together. And left and searched out for their lives in the world. Hey, we had one guy in GMS a few years ago. This conversation had to take place. This is maybe at least like 5 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago, maybe 7 years ago. Could have been like 7 years ago. There was a guy, diligent brother. I don't even remember his Hebrew name. We call him Snoop. because he kind of favored Snoop Dogg, the rapper. So his nickname in the camp, we used to call him Snoop. That brother was bad, and he had been in the truth for a few years. At that point, I think he had been in the truth for like maybe I think he had been in the truth for maybe like 5 or 6 years. He was like a ranking brother. He had rank in the camp and everything. Very well liked brother. He was one of them. He was like one of the top guys. He was up in there. He was like one of the top guys. He was like a top ranking officer and everything. The brother used to speak. He used to go set up his own camp. He used to speak in the main camp. He used to do his videos. The brother was an awesome teacher. I mean, he was a very good teacher. The Spirit was with him. He used to teach, and he was a brother that could edify, and right? But one day he just woke up, and he came to the camp, right? He was in the camp, and then another brother, I call him, Captain Karab, Bishop Karab, came to me and pulled me to the side. Said, "Yeah, Apostle Ricard, this brother right here, basically, he said, he's going to resign from the camp. He's just not feeling it, the Spirit, and he wants to go out and do his own thing." So me and Captain Karab, Bishop Karab, we pulled the dude to the side and had a little counsel with him on the side. And then what can I say to him? Right? So I say, "Hey, brother, so what's the deal? What's going on with you, man?" "Yeah, Apostle Ricard, I just feel like I got to go find myself. I got to go out and find myself." That's what he told me. The man told me he had to go find himself. When you come in the truth, I thought you were found. So the nigga, he was found, but then he said he had to go out in the world and find himself. So after that, what can I say? At that point, I said, this dude has got demons on him and he gone. There was nothing I could say, "Well, look, brother, come on, you better stay." No. At that point, the Lord, the Most High, took the oil from him. I knew it. I looked, I said, this man, the Lord, he don't have the oil. This man don't have the oil no more. So I let him, I said, "All right, brother, well, hey, shalom. Hey, I wish you the best. Hey, hey, brother, go do what you got to do." That's what I told the man. All right. But he lost his endurance. He threw in the towel. So that's why it's important to endure. Okay. We have to endure to the end, man. You see what I'm saying? That's why I spoke in the script. I'm going to read a couple of precepts. That's why the scriptures always spoke about that. That's why Yahweh Shah always talked about that. Because you could come in and you could run, like the scripture said, "Ye did run well. Who did it hinder you that ye should not obey the truth?" Apostle Paul told them that, right? So you had guys that come in. It's not about just coming in and trying to be the most impressive teacher and trying to outdo other brothers. About, "Well, look, yeah, I could do more videos than this brother. I do more videos," and glorying in yourself. It's really at the end of the day about endurance, man. Hey, like in a fight. Last night we was watching the UFC fights, and you might be getting hit. The dudes are getting beat up, but at the end, the guy digs deep and knocks the other guy out. Same thing in boxing. Muhammad Ali was such a great boxer because he had hella endurance. He could take a beating. He could take the punishment, man. And then in the end, he'll pull out a victory. You see what I'm saying? He had that stamina, that endurance. And that comes by training. What's your training? Praying to the Lord, trying to increase your faith. That's our training, okay? So I'm gonna start off in Matthew's, okay? Matthew's 24:13, right? This is Yahweh Shai talking to the disciples, the apostles. Excuse me. "But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved." Okay? You see what I'm saying? "But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved." So who's going to be saved? The brothers that endure. Okay? So it's all about fighting this thing to the end, no matter what we go through, no matter what we're going to have to go through. The hour of temptation is going to come. We're going to be tested. Whether you're going to take that charagma or that chip, that mark of the beast. Okay, what are we going to do when they implement that? And you're going to, hey man, Esau going to come down hard on us. Especially us, because we're the only ones teaching them what that is and not to take it. You see what I mean? So certain guys may falter and get weak. You see what I'm saying? But hey man, the brothers, the ones of you that say, "Look, I don't care." Like I said, you got to be prepared to lose everything. Your woman might split. Look, I'm taking the kids. We're going to get it. lose your woman, your family, your children, your home, your cars, whatever it is. Whatever little bit of money you got, you might have to lose it. You're going to end up probably having to lose all that. Because you ain't got nothing in this world anyway, man. Nothing in this world is yours. You understand what I'm saying? Everything in this world is temporal. So it's all about having that endurance, man. Like I said, you see it even in boxing or UFC, whatever type of sports, hey, basketball, football. Dudes would be, hey, guys used to play hurt. Michael Jordan used to play hurt. Kobe Bryant, he used to play hurt. So you had a broken foot. Football players, I knew brothers in football, is that they played with a broken foot, but they still went out and ran the plays to the end of the game. It was hurting like hell. But you would have never knew it because why? They had that endurance. They had that endurance inside of them. Like, nah, man, fuck that. I can't quit. I can't. That's how we got to be in this truth. Look at that. We dealing with all kind of infirmities. Esau got all this sickness shit out here. So brothers is be dealing with the sicknesses and other bullshit. But we still do these videos. We still go out to the camp. Okay? That's endurance because, hey, man, fuck it. I ain't going to quit. I'm gonna make it to the end. You got to send that up in your prayers. Lord, Baba Kushah, give me the endurance to persevere until the end. All right? Now we're going to jump over to Revelation, right? This is the book of Revelations 2:25. But that which ye have already hold fast till I come. That's Yahweh Shai. What do we have? The knowledge. Yahweh Shai came and blessed us with the knowledge back 2,000 years ago. And I'm watching a video, one of the brothers, he's doing a video on reincarnation. Because we were them same guys. That's why we got it now, because Yahweh Shai gave it to us 2,000 years ago, so it was always a part of us, the knowledge of the truth. So Yahweh Shai said, look, man, he told John the Revelator, hold fast that which ye have, meaning the knowledge, right? But that which ye have already, we already got the knowledge. Yahweh Shai gave it to us. Hold fast till I come, meaning endure. Keep doing what you got to do. Hold that, okay? And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, okay, to him will I give power over the nations. I'll stop right there. You see? To him will I give, that overcometh, endureth. You see? So we got to endure to the end, brothers. Yahweh Shai said he's going to give it, because we're going to get a reward for it. If you endure, you get the reward. Okay, in boxing, what's the reward? If you endure, you in a title fight, and the champ is beating the shit out of you, but somehow you say, yo, man, this dude is fucking me up. He's catching me with good shots. He almost knocked me out, but then you shake it off, and you endure that shit, and you get him, and you knock him out. What you get the prize. You get the winner's purse, and you get the title. You get the championship. You get to be the king of the mountain. You see? So there you go, man. So that's what we fighting for. We fighting to be the king of the mountain, man. Okay, the power over the nations. Yahweh Shai come, he going to set up the 144 as rulers over Esau and the other nations. We're going to put them in slavery. We're going to rule. We're going to live in a glorious kingdom on earth. You see what I'm saying? So he's telling us that. So that's why he said, he that overcometh and keepeth my works. See? Don't fall out the truth. Don't go off to other false philosophies. Don't become a bug out, start believing other doctrines. You see? Now I'm going to jump over to Revelation 3 and start at 10. Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience. I see, an endurance goes hand in hand with patience. In order for you to have endurance, you have to have patience, right? I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. What's that? As long as we can maintain our faith and continue to serve the Lord, the hour of temptation is coming. That's when they're going to try to implement that chip. They're going to try to, people in concentration camps, try to threaten you with death, whatever it is. But if you will keep the Lord said, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, the ones of us that have faith in the Lord and still believe, okay, which shall come upon the whole world, okay, to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. See that? You got our crown. The crown is what we're fighting for. So hold fast. That means to endure. Whatever we have to go through, okay, whatever we're going through now. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power. Okay, you see what I'm saying? And he shall go no more out. I'll stop right there. Meaning we ain't gonna go into captivity no more. Esau's not gonna have power over us no more dominion over us. The other nations ain't gonna have the wicked 2/3. In other words, the Lord is gonna set us up, man. We're gonna be free with new bodies, living as God kings on the earth under Yahweh Shai, man. You understand? The kingdom, what we fighting for. That great glorious kingdom, brother. See? But the only way that's gonna happen is you have to have the patience to endure and faith. Those three words go hand in hand. Patience, endurance, faith. If you lack any of those, then you will not be able to endure to the end of this thing. What we fighting for, what we talking about. Judgment Day, the deliverance day. Okay? So you got to pray to the Lord to increase your faith, and it's all about patience, and then you receive the crown, man. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up. I say shalom to the next video.